Hey, what's going on guys? Welcome back. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. Year 7 Season 1 has finally come to an end and the DPS meta has finally shifted. After waiting so long, the exotic Tinkerer mask is finally accessible to us and it's opened so many opportunities for build crafting. This new exotic mask is now the best in slot mask for pretty much any DPS build. Its unique talent called Abridged applies your secondary weapon to your primary, which means you can now have two talents on your weapon as long as both weapons are of the same type and are not exotic or named. This means St. Elmo's and even the Lexington will not work with this mask. I spent several hours at the White House last night just testing different combinations to see which one is going to be the best and which one is going to be the most consistent. Before this mask was released, many of us were using the exotic Coyote's mask with Obliterate as the chest piece talent and St. Elmo's for the primary. I still think St. Elmo's is an incredible weapon, but unfortunately it is not going to work with this mask. So I switched to St. Elmo's for my favorite assault rifle, the FAMAS. The FAMAS is still one of the best assault rifles in the Division 2 because it has high base damage, incredible rate of fire, and can just dish out a lot of damage in a short amount of time. I understand the FAMAS isn't the easiest assault rifle to control, so if you're not a fan of the FAMAS, there are many other options to use. For example, the Police M4, Carbine 7, and even the military AKM. My FAMAS is max expertise level 30, so I'm getting a huge damage buff already from this weapon, and the talent combination that I tested yesterday has increased my DPS drastically. If you want to get your hands on the Tinkerer exotic mask, you need to complete the Year 7 Season 1 Climax mission. If you complete it on Master difficulty, it is a guaranteed drop on your first completion. You can also get it from other difficulties, and to be honest with you guys, I decided to do it on Heroic for my first time, and it actually dropped for me, so I was super lucky. I believe it's only a 7% chance on Heroic, but you guys may not be as lucky as me. So if you want to do it on Master difficulty for a guaranteed drop, I just dropped my best Master solo build yesterday. It trades DPS for survivability and crowd control, which is far more valuable in Master missions because the enemies are very aggressive and they're going to be swarming you from all different locations. Staying alive is the most important thing on Master difficulty because if you die, you have to start all the way from the beginning. That build combines the exotic Scorpio shotgun with the exotic Memento backpack to help you collect trophies to stack bonus armor, damage, and even skill efficiency. It also utilizes improvised gear to help you reach 80% protection from elites, which will drastically reduce the damage you take on Master difficulty. If you want to deal high damage and have incredible survivability, you need to check out that build. I'll put a link at the top of the screen right now for those who are interested. If you're looking for more builds, I highly recommend checking out the other videos on my channel. I have already uploaded plenty of Division 2 guides for new players and even veterans. Really appreciate you guys for supporting the channel. The likes and the comments do not go unnoticed. Do me a favor, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up. It helps the channel grow and it will recommend the video to more people who may need it. If you want to see more videos just like this one moving forward, I highly recommend subscribing to the channel. And if you don't want to miss any future videos, turn on those bell notifications so you are notified every time I drop a new video. Now, let's break down the best new DPS build in the Division 2. For the specialization, you will be using Gunner. Gunner gives you armor on kill, every third reload is faster, and you also gain access to the Banshee Pulse. But to be honest, you will not be using skills in this build because you want to keep Streamline active. Streamline increases weapon damage by 42% when no skills are on cooldown. This means as soon as you activate a skill, you're going to lose out on a lot of damage. For the secondary weapon talent, you'll use Killer. Killing an enemy with a critical hit grants 70% critical hit damage for 10 seconds. Now, like I mentioned, this new exotic mask is now best in slot thanks to the Abridged talent. If your primary and secondary weapons are not exotic or named and of the same type, the secondary weapons talent will also be applied to the primary weapon. This means Streamline and Killer will be active at the same time for your primary weapon. One thing to keep in mind though, Killer is an on-kill talent, and it can refresh whenever you get a kill with a critical hit. So it's important to stay aggressive and kill enemies quickly if you want to leverage that extra damage bonus. Also, critical hit chance is going to be very important because in order to activate killer, you have to kill an enemy with a crit. So on my build, I have 55% crit hit chance and 126% crit hit damage, which is more than enough. To help you reach a high enough crit chance, I would recommend using the chest cut chest piece, which increases crit hit chance by 8%. You can see I have weapon damage, crits, and to leverage that crit chance, I would use Obliterate as the talent. Critical hits increase total weapon damage by 1% for 10 seconds, stacking up to 20 times. And lastly, this would not be the best DPS build in the game without the best DPS gear set. We are using 4-piece strikers, which gives you amazing bonuses to your build. 2-piece gives you 15% weapon handling, 3-piece gives you 15% rate of fire, and the 4-piece bonus gives you the Striker's Gamble talent, which increases your weapon damage with each weapon hit, stacking up to 100 times. I recommend using the backpack just because it comes with the risk management talent, which increases total weapon damage gained per stack of Striker's Gamble from 0.65% to 0.90%. This build has all reds, all crits, and its main purpose is damage. I am a firm believer that a stronger offense is an even better defense. If you're killing these enemies quickly, they won't even be able to get close enough to touch you. Like I said, I've tried many different talent combinations, and this one seems to be the most consistent. I've tried Optimist and Measured, Optimist and Strained, Streamlined and Optimist, so many different options, and this one so far, I believe, is the best. Try this build out, guys. Let me know what you think. If you think you found something better, let us know in the comments below. We're all here to help each other out, and I am definitely curious. I plan on making many more builds with this exotic mask, so if you want to see more videos like this one coming soon, please subscribe to the channel. It would mean a lot to me. And like I said, turn on those bell notifications if you want to be notified every time I drop a new video. If you enjoyed this video, a thumbs up would be greatly appreciated. Thank you all so much for being here. Until next time, guys, take care.